Hey everyone, I'm just outside of Value Village. It's just close to opening time, so ready to get in there and start thrifting. I thought I'd take you along with me since we haven't done a proper thrift with me video in a while. And as always, we're looking for stuff to sell on Etsy to put in my vintage booth. I also have a few little things that I need for Christmas presents that I'm looking for. So without further ado, let's get in there and see what we find. Oh, that's heavy. It's a two-hander. That's really cool though. This is really neat. It's handmade. I'm sure maybe one of you guys has a Great Dane. Is that a Great Dane? And would want this. It's just a little bit heavy is my concern. I hope I find some good stuff today because I'm really low on inventory. I'm kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel on what to put on Etsy. And I have nothing almost to bring to my booth. This is cute, but it's kind of not properly blocked. It's like rippled. I don't know the proper terminology. I see some globes, so I'm gonna just beeline over to the globes real quick. This one's got a plastic base, so I don't really want it. We have some more globes over here. This one's kind of cool. Ooh, a horoscope globe. Look at this. This is cool. I've never found one of these before. Really cool. $6.99. Amazing. It's got a dent in it, but honestly, it's pretty neat. Definitely gonna get that. I'm kind of jazzed about that globe pickup. That is why you go early. I haven't been able to go early for so long that I haven't been able to find a lot of good stuff. And also all the thrift stores are just chock full of just Christmas junk. I say that with kindness. I like Christmas, but it's too much. They put out aisles and aisles and aisles of Christmas stuff, and they don't have as much to pick through as in terms of vintage. At least at my thrift stores anyway. I'm sure where you are, you find the same thing. This looks like a Blue Mountain pottery piece, but I've never seen this guy before. Is that a dog? It's kind of cool. I don't pick these up because they're not very valuable. I think I've sold like one or two. It's a carved wood eagle. This is kind of cool. Kind of neat. Does anybody remember these from the 80s? Cherished teddies. I used to love that kind of stuff when I was a kid. I used to collect all sorts of stuff, which probably does not shock you, but I was quite the collector of the knickknacks. Mexican coppery art. I hope my microphone is working properly because this is my first time filming a video with my new microphone because I lost the main piece of my old one. So I hope the audio turns out. $4.99 for this candlestick. I'm really hoping silver starts to come back in a little bit more. But so far it's still the brass and the copper that everybody wants. Not really seeing anything else interesting in the wood aisle. It's kind of a nice like wine rack, but oh, So I think I'm going to abandon ship, maybe look at a few of the baggies. Looking for a few little surprises to put in our Advent tree gift thing that I do every year. Looks like a lot of kind of just junky stuff. The basket thrifting for me lately also has been pretty dismal. I haven't found any really cool baskets. But in the new year, I'm hoping it kind of turns around. I'm planning on doing a lot of thrifting in January and February because usually the thrifting then is really good. So here I am just in the vase aisle, seeing if I can spot anything interesting. Not really seeing any. Oh, look, this one. That one's must be designed for yours truly. Let me know how the thrifting is in your locations, wherever you're watching from around this time of year. But if you're finding similar kind of lack of good stuff, I'm sure we'll find some more. I'm pretty happy about those two things I found so far. This is an awfully big calculator. We're back in the baggies. Let's see if I can find anything for my little one. She loves stickers. She always do stickers. She loves miniature things. She's really into like miniature dollhouse stuff. And she like makes her own dollhouses out of cardboard. They're actually really good. So here we are in the tins. I've been finding a few really cool tins lately, so I started like a little collection. I've always liked containers and tins. It's just something I always enjoyed. I collected them when I was a kid. This is cool. Little bunnies. Oh my gosh. That's cute. This one is neat. And the prices the Value Village puts on their tins is actually really decent. Like most of them are $2.50, which I think is appropriate. Some other thrift stores try to sell them for like $7, $8. I'm just like, are you guys kidding me? This is cute. You had little dog treats or something you put in there. So we're just in the serveware, tableware section. See what I can find. I always like these sets, but they're hard to sell. I wonder if you guys would like me to do just like a Christmas thrifting video. You know, if you can't beat them, join them. And we'll go and thrift for cute Christmas decor. If you want me to do a video like that, put a comment down below and I'll do one for you. I'm just not sure if people want to watch it, so let me know if it's something that's interesting. These are really cool. These tureens. I actually sold one for a really good price not too long ago, an antique tureen. This one's a little worn, but the one that I sold was in really good condition. Different from this, but it was beautiful. And it sold actually fairly quickly. This tin is probably going to be valuable someday, but just because it's Hudson's Bay. And maybe you're not familiar as much with the Bay because lots of my viewers, you guys aren't from the States. But if you're Canadian, you know all about the Bay. And it recently went into, or if it went into receivership or if it just completely just shut down. We don't have the Bay anymore, which is really sad because it's a Canadian like institution. But this is a popcorn tin from the Bay. Always looking for like crystal dishes to use as like plant pots. Like not like plant pots, but like a tray you put, you know, put your plant pot in. Looks like that's it for this aisle. I don't really do the platters. There's this one. This is probably new. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it is vintage. Home Sense and everything are doing the the fake vintage. I was in there yesterday and I saw a bunch of stuff that, like, if you don't know what exactly you're looking at, you can be very convinced that it's vintage when it's not. The mugs here, the expensive mugs, $4 a mug. So I barely bother to do the mugs here. I just glance at them to see if there's any like really, really special ones that I really like. Because if it has to be something I just can't live without to pay $4 for a mug. Some of the sets are a good deal though because they'll price them at like $7 for like 6 mugs. But typically they're just too expensive. Here we go. Some more plates. Is that vintage? German Democratic Republic. Cool. $3.99 for two. This one. Here's a fish. I don't think this is vintage. Might be. There's no marking on it. I'm gonna leave it behind. And it's silver. The copper ones are the ones that sell really well. Ooh, a globe. Rand McNally World Portrait Globe. $6.99. With the Soviet Union, so you know it's vintage. It's a nice condition. The flipping base, whatever they call that. The semi-meridian stand. I'm gonna put that in the cart. I'm going to briefly get distracted by books, but I won't subject you to hearing all about it. This tablecloth is cool. I bet it's from Austria. I sold a plate. Austria or Germany. I think it was a plate that I sold. It had this similar pattern. It's really cool. Here's a crewel kit. That's pretty. I wonder if it's all here though, because it's opened. Creative Circle, 1986. It's missing a lot of the wool. Just doing little linens real quick and the pillows, blankets, but honestly not seeing much. It's a little bit sparse. Anybody need a obnoxiously large lime green bear? Just go to the Value Village in Shaughnessy. It's waiting for you. What is that? I wonder if this is actual copper. This is kind of nice, modern piece if you needed a coat hanger thingy. I saw these at Home Sense. Similar, like one the other day. I'm not really a big fan of doing the used rugs. It's one of the things I will do them, but I've heard some horror stories. Somebody's grandfather clock. I feel like we're coming to an end of our thrifting here. Just going to do the art one more time and the jewelry, and then we'll be finished up. Take a look at what's in the cart. I'll let you know what I'm keeping, what I am getting rid of, and we'll check out. Probably a keychain would be a good thing for one of my little Advent gifts. I also didn't do the frames or the photo albums. Take a quick gander down here, see what there is. I didn't see anything special, and I really have to go to the bathroom or to pee. It's probably a too much information moment, but we got to get out of here. So I'm going to get the plates for $3.99 for two because that's a really good deal. Definitely getting the horoscope globe and the other globe. And I'm torn about the glass dog. I think for $15.99 I do have 20% off. Should I get it? So I'm all finished up. That was super fun. I didn't find like a ton of stuff quantity wise, but I'm really happy with what I did get. Specifically the globes, that dog art. I decided to get that. It's so cool. I'll show you a little bit closer, random hair. When I get home, I'll maybe style them up this time. I think I'll style them up for you guys because I haven't given you guys a proper good video in a long time. So we're going to go home and do that. Here is the haul. And I'm just taking the price tags off now. And I'll do a little styling, but the styling honestly is probably just going to be like me putting the globes on my shelf. So hopefully it's not too terrible. The total that I spent today was $31. I had $2 in points discount and I had a 20% off coupon. I also picked up this really cool horse art. It's velvet on board. And my daughter actually found it while we were thrifting. And it's really cool. So if any of you guys are interested, this is going to be on Etsy I'll make sure that it's listed by the time this video goes out. And the dog is going to go on Etsy, the plates and the globe, and then this one I'll be keeping for myself. So just a closer look at these. They're from the German Democratic Republic. So I would hazard a guess that they're post World War II. I'm not 100% sure. And they're kind of that flow blue. And same with this one. So they would make a really cool set. Definitely going to sell them as a set. A little bit dirty. I'm going to get them all cleaned up. And a closer look at the dog glass mosaic piece. It's by Judy Wood, and she's from Saskatoon. And the piece is called The Red Collar. And it has a really strong chain because this is a very heavy piece. So it will cost a bit to ship, but I think for the right person, they're going to really love it. And yeah, it'll be with one of those things that you just have to have. And a closer look at this guy. This is a Rand McNally globe. I don't know what year, but I know it's vintage because it has old, markings for countries. That's how you can kind of tell. It has a swivel stand, metal stand. So nice globe, traditional globe, like traditional colors, blue and green. And a closer look at the horoscope one too. It's just so interesting. I don't know if it has a date. It doesn't have a date of like manufacturer. Look it up. A few dents, but still so cool. I've never found one of those before. Just did a Google image search on this one. It looks like it's a pre-war globe made of tin, which kind of knew that. There's one listing, it's listed for like $550. I really don't think this is worth $550. So I don't know where that came from. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would say this is like a $60 item, but who knows? Could be wrong. It doesn't matter because I'm not selling it. I've been looking at the countries. It's really interesting because it is very old. Like you have Thailand listed as Siam, and you have Vietnam listed as Indochina. So that's really interesting. You have Burma. It's not called Burma anymore. And you have Tibet, not called Tibet. So there's a lot of really interesting things to kind of look at. Belgian Congo. That's very interesting. Obviously, it's the Democratic Republic of the Congo. I'm sure I could go on and on to find like the changes that have been made over the decades. But yeah, definitely accurate, I would say, in saying that this is a pre-war item. It's kind of cool. It's very old. So let's see if there's any. Oh, it lists Calgary on there. How cute. We're going to put it on top of here, actually, for now. So this is a chest that I found on Marketplace. And I'm just working on styling it. I have like that tin collection I was telling you about. I don't know where to put it. I don't know if I'm going to keep all these tins, but like I just can't resist tins lately. You guys have seen a few of these. I don't know if you saw the fat pig tin, but that's one of my favorites. But yeah, so I don't know what to do with the tin collection, but for right now it's living in here. And then I have a few of my grandma's antique teacups. So we'll go with that for now. Might put this larger one up there just so you guys can see how it might look with two. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. you so much for joining me on this thrifting trip. It's really nice to be back doing videos with you again. Please drop a comment below if there's anything that you would like me to kind of do in my content going forward. I'm happy to take some requests and suggestions of what you would like to see. And yeah, I hope you have fun out there thrifting. You never know until you go. So get out there and see what you can find. And looking forward to connecting with you all towards Christmas and through the new year. Bye for now.